Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at noon starts now.
16 seconds of terror. Horrifying new details emerge in the California school shooting as police work to uncover why the shooter went on a rampage on his 16th birthday. And this cold doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. Brandon is here with your updated forecast. We have breaking news in the case of convicted and imprisoned former Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick. He has once again lost a bid to have his conviction overturned. The 6th U.S. Circuit Court has now rejected Kilpatrick's claim. The judge in his case was biased because she had sent a wedding card to Kilpatrick's defense attorney. The court rejected that argument. Kilpatrick was convicted on racketeering and other charges. That was back in 2013. He is serving a 28-year federal prison sentence. It is day 2 of the public impeachment hearings featuring a key witness who has already testified in private. As Susan McGinnis reports, the former ambassador to Ukraine is describing a smear campaign against her.
Day 2 of public impeachment hearings features Marie Yovanovitch, former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, abruptly removed from her post last spring, told the president had lost faith in her.
No real reason was offered as to why I had to leave and why it was being done in such a manner.
She was recalled without cause, Yovanovitch says, falsely painted as disloyal by the president's lawyer, Rudy Giuliani, who she says wanted her out of the way to conduct a shadow Ukraine policy at the urging of President Trump, who referred to her as bad news in the July call with President Zelensky, and someone who was going to go through some things, leaving her feeling threatened.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, again, shocked, appalled, devastated that the President of the United States would talk about any ambassador like that to a foreign head of state. And it was me. I mean, I couldn't believe it.
Republicans point out Yovanovitch wasn't even in her post in July when the president pressured Ukraine to announce investigations into Joe Biden and the 2016 election while withholding military aid. Democrats arguing that's because she was pushed out by then and that the pressure campaign on Ukraine had already been in the works for months. The president fighting back against Democrats.
All they do is the impeachment nonsense, and everyone knows it's nonsense, and it's even polling like it's nonsense.
Lawmakers will also hear private testimony today from a State Department official who reportedly overheard the president on a phone call asking about investigations.
And a new witness will likely testify on Saturday, Mark Sandy, who works for the Office of Management and Budget, about why aid to Ukraine was held up. In Washington, Susan McGinnis, NBC News.
All right, thank you, Susan. We are following some breaking news right now, also out of Washington, where a federal district court jury has found political operative and Donald Trump associate Roger Stone guilty on charges of lying to Congress, witness tampering, and also obstructing a congressional committee. Stone, who has described himself as a political dirty trickster, was charged as a result of Special Prosecutor Robert Mueller's investigation of Russian meddling in the 2016 election. All right, moving on to weather now on this Friday, and it seems like winter just keeps rolling along, even though it's November.
And unusually cold, the snowpack sticks around, and it's a little doom and gloom looking out there.
It really is gloomy out there.
But, Sandra, it's Friday, so let's have a smile. The glass is just instantly half full as a result of our finally being Friday. 32. It is freezing all over the place. 32 Pontiac, 32 Ann Arbor, Howell, also Metro Airport and down in Monroe. The west winds aren't helping. Not hurting a ton, but it has an impact on how it feels. Out of the west right now, between 5 and 15 miles an hour, our 32 feels like 22 right now in Pontiac, most of Oakland County, southern Ontario, you're right there as well. So we're looking at temperatures struggling with these clouds, and I think after 4 o'clock, there will be some clearing or thinning of the clouds, so we get to 37 degrees. We should be near 50, so we're hanging well below normal or average. You see the clouds pouring in. Sandra, we'll look at that weekend forecast. Big game at the Big House coming up.
Thank you, Brandon. We are learning more about yesterday's deadly shooting at a California high school. Police now at this hour do have a man in custody. They say he shot 5 of his classmates on his birthday. Miguel Almagar is in California.
We've got an active shooter at Saugus High School.
Right before the first school bell, the first shot was fired. Heavily armed officers in tactical gear giving cover to students. The victims rushed to local hospitals.
Kids were just running and crying.
The shooting happened in the school quad. Police say on his 16th birthday, Nathaniel Burhow pulled a gun from his backpack, unloading on 5 classmates before shooting himself in the head.
We all raced out, and then while we were racing out, we heard 3 more gunshots behind us.
It was over in 16 seconds. Police found the gun next to the shooter.
It's a .45 caliber semi-automatic pistol, which had no more rounds in it, had no more bullets in it.
All of the victims, teenagers. 2 were dead, 3 are wounded. Some parents could even hear the gunfire as they rushed to campus.
Just a bunch of kids were screaming, "There's a shooter, there's a shooter, run, run, run."
Soon after, investigators swarmed the shooter's home, police scouring his digital footprint for clues. Students shaken, but in this age of school shootings, many have been bracing for a tragedy like this one.
We've trained for this before, so basically we just got underneath the desks. We stayed quiet. It was just a really scary experience.
Miguel Almaguer, NBC News.
Detroit police asking for your help trying to identify these 2 men who are wanted in a break-in at a market. Take a closer look here. It happened earlier this month on Detroit's east side. This is in the area of Harper and Whittier. As you can see, one man went for the cash register while the other decided to grab meat from the freezer. If you recognize them or you know anything at all about this, you're being asked to call Detroit police. The city of Detroit giving drivers a break on those parking tickets, a program only open to people who live in the city of Detroit. The city now offering a 50% cut in fines if you pay within the first 5 days of getting that fine. First, drivers have to verify their license plate. You do have to do that online. And then drivers have to register their car with the city's parking department. We have all the information about the program. You can find it on clickondetroit.com. The UAW expected to approve its tentative contract with Ford tonight. The 4-year contract promises pay raises, no cost increases in health care, and pathways to top wages. The agreement also includes a $9,000 signing bonus as well on top of that. However, Ford will close its engine factory in Romeo. Its employees will be offered transfers or possible buyouts. The UAW plans to have vote totals by 7:30 tonight. So far, though, we should point out the majority of members have voted in favor of it. Detroit Lions quarterback Matthew Stafford will not play this Sunday because of a back injury. In fact, it's the 2nd straight game that Stafford will miss. He has broken bones in his back, and he picked up the injury just a couple of weeks ago against the Oakland Raiders. Before missing last week's game, Stafford had started 136 straight games, and now the backup quarterback, Jeff Driscoll, will start his 2nd straight game. The Lions set to play the Dallas Cowboys coming up at Ford Field on Sunday.